welcome to my graveyard series. I saw this series by Tati. She goes through her collection of foundations, sunscreens, primers, everything. Today I'm in the mood of clearing out some of my sunscreens. These are the 4 sunscreens I have. I know it's not too much, like you would think it's just 4, why do you want to clear it out? But I've not been using some of them, so I think it's time to give them away to a home where they'll be well loved. First one is requil sunscreen. It is their ultra matte dry touch sunscreen gel, SPF 50 PA+++++. So 4 pluses. First ingredient, cyclopentasilicone and dimethicone cross polymer. So you know it's a very heavy primer sort of sunscreen, and it's marketed that way too. They say it's perfect as a makeup base, and yes, it is. It's sunscreen cum primer. If you are oily skin, you are so gonna love this. This is made for you, and it's got like a really nice scent to it. Now, I'm not somebody who likes fragrances in my base, like in my skincare or sunscreen, but this one I don't mind. It's very subtle, nothing overpowering. It'll not give you a migraine or anything. Now, to keep or to give it away. This one, it's very, every time I wear this, I feel like my skin is getting suffocated for aeration. It's almost like the temperature of my skin goes up. First, I feel suffocated, the temperature goes up. And next, I get like a headache. Because, you know, the temperature of my head and my face has gone up so much. It heats up. Yeah, so basically every time I wear this, my head heats up. So that's the reason why I've not been using this, even though it's really good in terms of sun protection, SPF 50 PA 4 pluses, and it's really good ingredient list in terms of primer, like those primer kind of slip. It's got that beautiful slip. It'll give you a smooth base. It'll make your makeup last longer. So it's beautiful that way. Also, I have dry skin and such heavy silicone sunscreen formulations dry my skin out even more. Don't think it's a good formula for me, even though it's well loved in the beauty community. That's why I bought it, because it was so popular. Every YouTuber that I follow was recommending this. So I thought, okay, but it didn't suit me, so time to give it away. My most used sunscreen, this is the Minimalist SPF 60 PA++++, 4 pluses. It's got a little bit of seaweed extract. That's why it says Silimarine over here. The ingredient list is very nice. They use a lot of new age sunscreen filters. This works beautifully as a makeup primer too. Not as smoothing as the requil one, like a thick cream. Do you see? As you keep blending, it disappears. It's white initially, and then it disappears into nothing. You really gotta blend it. It's got some antioxidants as well, and some nourishers. Love it. I love it for that purpose. And this also works as a good moisturizer. So it's like everything for me, you know, all in one. Those days where I don't really have the time, I just wash my face. I directly apply this onto the skin. It's pregnancy safe, this one, the SPF 61. They have 2, SPF 50 and 60. The 61 is pregnancy safe, and like, because sometimes what happens is when you apply a lot of sunscreen, it can get into your bloodstream. So I think that's why it's very important. Even if you're not pregnant, I think it's important to go for pregnancy safe sunscreens. So this one, I love it for that purpose. Washing my face, applying it directly. It works as a moisturizer, as a sunscreen, as a primer. This one I'm definitely keeping. My most used. This is La Shield IR Protection SPF 30. Next